Welcome back, Innovator. It is now Shout Out Wednesday. Post a comment or ask a question at soulgarden.tv in the Aquarius room. I'll do my best to answer or shout back to you 1 week later. Well, it's a two-part emotional day today for the Aquas, really for everyone on the planet. As you wake up today, Aquarius, the moon in Sagittarius will still make you feel a bit social. So if you have to do something out in public or go hang out with friends, the first half of the day is the best day to go do that if you can do that. Lunch plans would probably be the latest I would recommend. Because by the afternoon, the moon moves into Capricorn, which will begin to transit your subconscious. This is where we store the spiritual junk in our trunk, the weeds in our soul garden. So you're emotionally going to be focused on the past and your karma more so than you will the present. In fact, if something triggers you today in a big way, it's a big sign. Why? Because the moon in this transit will cross in front of Pluto in the next 24 hours. Now, Pluto is the force that basically gives us the strength to let something die and allow space for something to be reborn. It's the planet of death, sex, and taxes, as they say, of boundaries. It draws lines. And when the moon crosses over Pluto, it calls to us to let go of an emotional moon attachment to, for you, something of the past. So maybe it's a worry. Maybe you have always been gone into a worry and gone into some sort of inner 12th house thing when something triggers in your life and you get caught up in that, and maybe to some degree you're so used to it that you're emotionally attached to that worry, or you're emotionally attached to some issue in your soul garden. If that's the case and you can identify it today, let it go and let it flow. Release it to the universe and say, I no longer want to be emotionally attached to this issue. I no longer want this issue to have power over me. Then finally, to our shout out goes to From the Tao. That's the name of the person who was asking about what does it mean when the sun and moon conjunct between a person and a partner. In other words, one person has a sun maybe in Pisces and the other person has a moon in Pisces. Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means that you're each approaching the same vibration from different perspectives. The sun is the awareness. So let's say if you're a sun in Aquarius, you live, you eat, you sleep Aquarius. But your partner who has a moon sign in Aquarius, they feel Aquarius. So your partner is feeling what you're aware of and vice versa. You kind of are aware of how they feel. Hope that helps, Dow. All right, that's all we have for Shout Out Wednesday. See you folks tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.